Today you guys are joining me on a walkthrough through Disney Springs. Right now it is August 23rd, 2022, and I'm going through the second floor, going through the security entrance as we speak. There's only one way to enter when you come to Disney Springs, and you have to go through a metal detector, and if you have your bag, you have to get your bag checked. Once you have your bag checked, you walk down this corridor, which will bring you to one of the main entrances at Disney Springs. So now you're exiting the orange garage and you're going to go down these stairs, which don't worry, if you don't want to walk down the stairs, they do have an escalator right there next to you. Once you walk down these stairs, you'll see right in front of you is Planet Hollywood. On the right of you is the Coca-Cola store. Once you keep walking, this is kind of like the main central hub to get to three different sections of Disney Springs. You have this part right here on the right, which will bring you all the way to the right and around all of Disney Springs. There's this part straight ahead that goes right through the middle of Disney Springs. And then there's a part over here on the left, which we're going to go to, that's right next to AMC. And that will bring you to the left of Disney Springs. And then you could do a loop around afterwards. As you can see, we've only been walking for a little bit, but you can tell that this is a large place. I'm going down on that left route, like I said, right next to AMC. Straight ahead is this giant hot air balloon behind Starbucks coffee, and it'll bring you up into the sky as long as it's not too windy outside, so definitely check the weather when you go. Here's another strip. There'll be shops on the left of us. Right here again, this is Starbucks on the right. Up here on the right, you can see that orange food truck. So there are 2 to 3 food trucks here in Disney Springs. They are run by Disney, owned by Disney, so it is their food, their products. They don't move anywhere. They stay in this location. Again, there's more shops that we're passing by on the left. And up ahead is the new ice cream store that's just opened up there. It's brand new. If you've heard of Salt and Straw before, that is them. They have these really cool funky different flavors like lavender, olive oil. It sounds weird, but it actually does taste delicious. Next to them is the other side of AMC. So right here on the left, it's the ticket window. It's where you can purchase your tickets. And then straight ahead is Splitsville. It's a bowling luxury lanes. They do have food there as well that you can order. Apparently their sushi there is delicious. Right here on the right is a restaurant called Jaleo. It's a one-of-a-kind Spanish tapas bar. It's pretty pricey, but it is amazing and beautiful on the inside. And then of course right across from Jaleo is the M&M retail store, which they can even make you custom M&Ms with photos, with sayings, with symbols on it. It's so cool. I've actually done one myself, and we're actually going to go inside right now just to show you what it looks like inside the M&M store. Thank you to my girlfriend who held the door for me, at least the first one. And then here is the spot where you can make your own custom M&Ms. Back outside, between Splitsville and AMC, there's this amazing donut place called Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brews. So this place is practically a Dunkin' Donuts on steroids. Their donuts are about 3 times the size of a regular Dunkin' Donuts, and they're about $5, but they have all these different amazing flavors, and you just have to come here and check it out. Walking back now where we came from, Starbucks is on the left. I know you can't see it, but we just walked by it and that hot air balloon. And now we're taking this left street, which brings you over the springs, which of course, that's why they call it Disney Springs. The water on this side is not as beautiful as the water on the other side because this side is connected to the lake. But the other side, it's crystal clear and gorgeous. Once you pass over this, of course, there is all these beautiful high-end restaurants. On the left though, it's Maria's Enzo's. It's more of like a take and go pizza. You can buy it by the slice. On the right is STK. It's a fine dining steakhouse. Prices of course are a little high, but it is amazing, mouth-watering steak. And then of course on the opposite side of STK, now on the left, is the Edison. The Edison is kind of like this steampunk kind of restaurant. It's pretty cool on the inside. And straight ahead is Paradiso 37. This place has a lot of tropical island items on the menu, so if you're into that, definitely check them out. They also have like a social happy hour. Once again, even more shops right here on the right. Disney Springs is known for shopping. They have all these different stores, high end, low end. There'll be even more shops later on in this video. On the left, there is this pretty cool airplane hangar designed restaurant called the Hangar Bar. And on the right is Gideon's Cookies, Cakes, and Curiosities. Their cookies are to die for. If you're watching this, most likely you know what Gideon's is, and if you don't, check them out. Here's that hangar again. That main entrance is pretty cool. Right here in front of us, right there on the left, that is Wine Bar George. It's a pretty cool wine bar. I've actually never been to it. I'm not a big wine drinker. If you guys are, check them out. Right here on the right is Vivoli Il Gelato. It is a gelato ice cream place. The coffee's great, but I'm more of a chocolate guy, so I definitely go with that every time. Right here on the left, this is Boathouse. If you ever want to drive on the water, you can here. You can't drive, but you will be driven by a valet, and it's pretty cool. Once you turn around, it'll bring you down this road, which will bring you to more shops and more places that you can eat, of course. They have a few cool bakeries that you can check out as well, so if you're into baked goods, I would definitely recommend this place right here. Once you finish walking down that street, you'll see on the left is this massive boat called Paddlefish. This is actually a restaurant. It has 3 floors. It looks amazing. I still haven't gone personally, but I've heard great reviews about this place, and I've had a few friends that have actually worked there, and they did enjoy it. Next is another bridge. There are, I can't even count how many bridges in Disney Springs. I'd say more than 10, but right here is a glimpse of how beautiful the streams are here. Crystal clear water. You can't go in it, but you could sure take tons of photos of it. Coming up next is the T-Rex restaurant. If you have kids, I know when I was a kid, I loved dinosaurs. It's like a glorified Rainforest Cafe, but with dinosaurs. It's amazing. Check it out. You need to go if you have kids. If you don't have kids, I've been. It's great. Talking about Rainforest Cafe, right there in the distance, you can kind of see that volcano over there on the left behind this building. I'll show you. You just take this street right here. You take this left and you walk all the way down, and it'll bring you to the Rainforest Cafe. It's practically the only thing down this strip for me, so I didn't really want to walk all the way down there for it, but it is right here on the other side of this lake. If you've ever heard of Legos before, you'll definitely want to come here. I can't believe how many Legos they actually use to build all these statues. This thing right here has been here ever since I was a kid. It's insane how long it takes for them to build these. Once you get around the Lego store, you will see the World of Disney. This has everything Disney you can think of. One last clip at that Lego statue, and then we're back to World of Disney. Like I said, this thing has everything from games to clothes to almost employee uniforms. It has it all. It really does. And right now, in the middle of August, it has Happy Halloween 2022. Of course, we purchased a few things, and now we're back outside. The weather here in Florida can change on a dime. It's still currently sunny, but we do see some dark clouds off in the distance. This area that we're walking through right now is more of the higher end shops. It's more of a new updated look too, so it's kind of like the Spanish architect meets Southern California vibes with all this stucco. It is gorgeous, of course, but you have all these stores from Coach to Lululemon to Sephora, Lex and Ani, Ron John, the surf shop. I'm sorry I don't have the camera on it, but right on the left, you can't see it, right next to Ron John Surf Shop is the Lime Garage entrance. So this is the second entrance to Disney Springs, so you can park in the Lime Garage as well. All free parking, of course, and this is just where you would come. Coming up is this cool brick building. It kind of changes the look between these two, and it has some more stores inside it. But what I like most about it is it reminds me of home. There's this place in Boston called Faneuil Hall, and it kind of looks just like this on the outside, and it has shops around it just like this as well. Once you exit the brick building, you'll see on the right there's this place called Chicken Guy. It's a really cool restaurant, and of course the owner of it is Guy Fieri. I actually just found out about that a few days ago. So we had to stop, check it out, get some. I got a chicken sandwich, and my girlfriend got some chicken tenders. You enter it, there's a cool LED screen with Guy Fieri holding the chicken. After that amazing meal, we go back outside, and as you can see, it's starting to get darker and darker outside. Welcome to Florida. On the left is that Coca-Cola store that we walked by earlier, right where the main entrance is of the Orange Garage. We could walk back this way and go back to Orange Garage, but we'd be missing the main center of the Disney Springs. So we're gonna go back, and this is the middle bridge now. And on the right, we do have the beautiful, breathtaking, clear, crystal clear springs. And straight ahead is that STK steak restaurant like I talked about earlier. There's this cool backdrop for the waterfall that tons of people take photos of. Kind of hat vendor here, and then they just put this new henna tattoo over here as well. Last but not least is Morimoto Asia. This is Chef Morimoto's restaurant. He does have a few around the US, and this one is the main one in Orlando, Florida. It is an amazing restaurant. I'm kind of biased because I work at it, but it is definitely a great place to eat. You have to check it out. The ribs are fall off the bone. On the right is the Homecoming. It is this amazing home style southern kitchen. It's definitely a good place to go for the whole family. Just a few more places now. We have the Raglan Road, known for the fish and chips, and honestly they do have a pretty good cheeseburger as well. And like I said, the bridges are countless here, more than 10. But here's another gorgeous view on the other side of the springs. Once you go over the bridge on the left, this is this cute little place called Sprinkles. You can even get a cupcake out of an ATM that they have on the side of the entrance. Keep going, here's Pandora on the left, and then this will bring you back in the loop to all the shops that we've already walked before. On the right here, you have Lululemon, and then straight down this street, you do have Uniqlo as another shopping area to go check out. It's starting to get really dark out now, so we're kind of speed walking it back. Also helps that I edit this in a faster speed. This ends the day of Disney Springs walkthrough. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you guys have any questions or want us to check it out anymore, please feel free to comment below, like, subscribe, share, and we'll catch you guys next time in the next video. See you soon.